What's up, guys? Today I want to compare the Doogee Mix 2 and the Vernee Mix 2. I want to compare them in everything they got. Bear in mind, this comparison is not a speed test, it's not the usual one I used to do. This is gonna be everything from the design to the performance. So what I think of the Vernee Mix 2, to be honest, I think it's a nice phone. And I think I kind of prefer the design better than the Doogee Mix, considering the fact that the Doogee Mix is a little bit heavier than the Vernee Mix 2. The Doogee Mix 2 rather, it's not one, this is the Doogee Mix 2. It's a little bit heavier than the Vernee Mix 2. Okay, when it comes to performance wise, the Doogee Mix is better than the Vernee Mix when it comes to performance because it's got extra 2 GB RAM. They both running the same processor. I'm just going to jump into the specification of the Vernee Mix. The Vernee Mix CPU is Helio P25. It's 8-core CPU, 4 cores. According to the spec sheet, they're clocking at 2.5 GHz, while another 4 cores are clocking at 1.6 GHz. GPU on the Vernee Mix 2 is Mali T880. 4 GB RAM. There's 6 GB version, but this one here is 4 GB RAM. 64 GB RAM for both devices. They both support MicroSD. The battery on the Vernee Mix 2 is 4,200 milliamps battery, which is crazy. 1080p display, no AMOLED, no Super AMOLED, just IPS 1080p display. Very quick look at the specification of the Doogee Mix 2. The same Helio P25 like the one on the Vernee, the same 8-core CPU, the same clock speed, 4 cores 2.5, 4 cores 1.6, the same GPU Mali T880. 6 GB RAM on this one. They don't have the 4 GB version. This is the 6 GB version. They only have one version, and 64 GB RAM. MicroSD battery on the Doogee is 4060. That's 4,060 milliamp battery. And the screen is still full HD 1080p display. Price of the Vernee, when it comes to price, if you want to buy the Vernee now, I think it's selling for less than 135, 140. Just you can't spend more than 140 pounds. So the Doogee Mix 2 cost 40 pounds more. And that's if you can even get it, because currently it's out of stock. The Doogee Mix 2 is out of stock currently, so it costs 40 pounds more. So maybe 40 pounds more you're paying for the performance of the extra 2 GB. I don't know. There's a lot to talk about. The camera and the performance in day-to-day use, I did not see that margin that, okay, the Doogee Mix has 6 GB, the Vernee Mix 2 have 4 GB. You will be happy. But one problem with the Vernee Mix, just one problem, is the GPS. GPS on the Vernee Mix is rubbish. I don't know why they've not fixed this. I don't know why. I'm still waiting. How long it's gonna take them to fix this? I don't know. I don't know. Doogee Mix, today I got an update. Yesterday I got an update. So since I've got this phone, Doogee Mix 2, I think I've got 2 updates. Alright guys, here we're gonna test the processing power and performance of both devices. I have a clip. I copied on both devices. So I'm gonna render the video in 4K. So let's see which one will come first. Maybe the Doogee, maybe the Vernee, maybe there'll be a tie. I don't know. So let's start the rendering now. 1, 2, go. I'm rendering in 4K, as you know. So this is gonna take a little while. If it's gonna take too long, I'm gonna have to speed it up because I don't want to waste your time and I don't want to waste my time. But from the look of things, I think the Doogee is going just by 1%, and the Vernee is catching up. The Doogee is on 10%, the Vernee is still on 9%, 11 to 9. Let me zoom so that you guys can see this very closely. Yeah, so that's just the margin you see. There's not much difference. Like I said it from day-to-day use. I did not see no difference here. So for me, I'm just gonna speed up. Then towards the end of the video, I will come in. So you can see the margin has been increased. The Doogee is on 93, while the Vernee is on 87. Doogee on 95 now. So you can see The 2 gig just made that difference. That's just a difference they make. So if you have the Vernee, you can tell you're still gonna be happy with your device. The Doogee is complete while the Vernee is still rendering. So do you see what I'm saying, guys? You can see you're still gonna be happy anyway. So the difference is just that little margin. The margin is not too much. So from here now, I'm just gonna be jumping to the screen test. You know, I'm gonna test the screen. I want to see the viewing angles, and I want to see which one looks much more clearer on camera than the other. Then I will jump into the camera test and gaming test on both devices. So let me jump into the screen test now. Alright guys, this is a 4K from YouTube Sony channel. As you can tell, there's not much difference from those devices, but I kind of prefer the one on Vernee. It's a little bit clearer, you know, brighter than the one on the Doogee mix. You know, let me put on the center of the camera now. So if you want to look at the view angle, let's play flat. See, I did have to reduce the volume. After it is too loud. This is not a sound test. Okay, let's lay it flat on the table. You can see that's the view angle. You can see, you can tell that both devices are doing a great job. You're gonna be happy with anyone you choose. I'm being serious that the 40 pounds difference, I'm not saying in this department, you know. And this is the Vernee. I do think the Vernee is a little bit brighter than the Doogee. You know, here's a good example. You know, just look at it for yourself. You know, I do think the Vernee is a little bit brighter than the Doogee. You know, the Doogee is a little bit darker. It's not the angle, guys. You know, this is what I know. I've been checking this before even this video, just to make sure everything is on point. You know, look at it. Look at it. See. Look at it from this angle. So to me, I still think both devices are doing a great job, but I kind of prefer the screen resolution on the Vernee than the one on the Doogee mix. You know, they both 1080p. Maybe because the Doogee is AMOLED, I don't know. Maybe. And I think the Vernee now support pinch to zoom. You know. Oh my god. You see, this pinch to zoom is hit and miss. Okay, now it's there. Because I knew I did it. You know. So if that's pinch to zoom for both devices. So what I'm going to be doing next, I'm going to be jumping into the gaming test. Alright guys, so what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be testing game, you know, graphic test game on both devices. It's the same game. This is not a gameplay. This is just to see. I'm not interested in which one is faster. It's just to see how both devices handle gaming. You know, they both run the same processor. Is this test even needed at all? But let's just do it. You know, bro, the same processor, the same graphic and GPU engine, T880, you know, Mali T880. You know, so let's see how it does perform. Yeah, I can tell you the screen resolution is a little bit brighter on the what's it called, on the Vernee than the Doogee. This is not easy looking at both screens at the same time. I tell you what, it's not easy. It's not easy task, man. So if I crash, I'm meant to crash. You know, I am meant to crash, bro. So you can tell for yourself, both phones will handle gaming flawlessly. You know, I've done the gaming performance on the Doogee. I haven't done on the Vernee, and that's why I say I might bring this in the comparison. You know, both phones will handle gaming flawlessly. No error. You know, no error on both devices when it comes to gaming. So I do think on gaming performance, I think I don't have any preference here except the screen brightness, which I might be going with the Vernee because the Vernee looks a little bit much more appealing to me than the Doogee. You know, I might be going with the Vernee. Anyway, I'm just gonna jump into the camera test now. This is what it feels like filming on both devices, you know. That's what it feels like filming on both devices, you see. No optical image stabilization, and bear in mind this is going to be very shaky. I'm going to try to be steady as much as I can, but unfortunately I cannot guarantee the footage is going to come out quality. But I still prefer the one on the Doogee, even though they're both not very good, but I still prefer that one, because one of them must still win the show. So the video footage on the Doogee is still far better than the Vernee Mix 2. You know, that's what I know about it. Alright, this is the battery test. Yeah, this video is half an hour. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna let the video play all through, then I'm gonna come back at the end of the video. On the Doogee, I'm gonna show you the percentage. It's 71%. No, on the Vernee is 71%, on the Doogee is 66%. So we want to see how both devices will drain battery. You know, they're both on full screen, 18:9 aspect ratio. There's no cheating. 61% on the Vernee, 66% on the Doogee. We're gonna do that calculation. So you gotta note this down, guys. We're gonna do that calculation when we come back. We let the video play all through, then we come back to this. Meanwhile, I'm gonna fast forward the video from here to the end. Hi guys, as you can see, the video is we're running up at the video. The video is gonna finish in a couple of minutes now. I think, yeah, just 1 minute 6 seconds left. So I did remember the Vernee was on 71%. Yeah, this is the Vernee, while this is the Doogee. So I'm gonna wait until the video finish. Yeah, I can tell you the Doogee is a little bit hot at the back, and I will expect the Vernee to be the same thing too, to be a little bit hot at the back. Okay, the video is finished on the Doogee. This is not a video speed test. This is just a what's it called? I want to make sure they both finish at the same time. Okay, seconds left. Okay, 4 seconds left. Okay, finish on the Doogee. So with the Doogee, from 66, what we get is 57 for half an hour, 1080p, full 1080p video. You know, 1080p. While the Vernee, from 71, we got 59% left. So by my calculation, if I'm not making mistake, 66% on the Doogee to 57%. So that's about 9% dropped. You know, the Doogee 9% battery drop on the Doogee from 66 to 57. You can see why the Vernee, both video, the same video, to 59, from 71% to 59%. That is about that's about 12% battery drop. So guys, that comes to the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching my video as usual, and I will see you when I'm making a video. Bye. God bless.